Oh, hello. Welcome back to part 12 of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red with me, Dan.W. On the last episode, we experienced my strange exhaustion, I suppose, while I was falling asleep during the recording. And so we didn't get to do what we wanted, which was to play through Pokemon Tower here in Lavender Town before the end of the episode. So the plan then for this episode was to head to Celadon City, take on the gym leader Erica there, take on that's Saffron, take on the Games Corner rather, and then make our way back and take on the entirety of Pokemon Tower in one go, sans Gary obviously. I think that's still what I plan on doing. So the general plan for this episode will be to make our way to Celadon and take on Erica and the Celadon gym. And then in the next episode, we'll take on the Games Corner, just so that we don't end up having an episode that's too long. I still want to roughly keep them, bar last episode, roughly keep them to around 30 minutes at a time. And so, bear with me, I've just been playing a different game with different different hotkeys, and now there we go. Had to get my head in the game literally. Right, so we still have Dugtrio level 28, Venusaur level 33, Pidgeotto level 28, and Butterfree level 26, as well as Chiding and Mimian as our HM slaves currently. I believe what I want to do this episode, or at least across this in the next episode, is have Pidgeotto evolve. That'll be really easy with the Celadon gym, since Pidgeotto will be super effective against the entire gym and every trainer in there. And anything that manages to knock out Pidgeotto can be taken out by Butterfree. So with that in mind, we will then take on the route on the way to Celadon City with Dugtrio and Venusaur, just to make sure that we're being as even as possible. Still have the same plan as before, to have Hitmonchan and Krabby/Kingler be the last members of our party. So realistically, it probably would be beneficial for me to have gone down south towards Fuchsia City first, in an attempt to get, is it Goodrod on that route, or is it Super Rod on that route and Goodrod in Fuchsia City? Regardless, it's best if we get the best rod that we can and then go fishing for Krabby before we can use it. In fact, I am going to use just one quick bit of Googling that's not Googling, because I'm definitely not tapping on my phone. Fire Red Krabby. Lives on the edge of the water and breath fresh and salt. Krabby is most commonly found on beaches. Yes, blah blah. How? What a rod. Bear with me. Locations. I don't know if it says. Yeah, Goodrod, but then. Nope, that's even Marlins. Darn these chubby fingers. Goodrod. No, perfect. I need the Goodrod, and the Goodrod is in Fuchsia City, so that'll be after. No, we don't need Krabby at all for Celadon, although it would be quite nice to obviously be able to level him up here on the way. But realistically, we're not going to need Krabby until basically the last couple of gyms. Blaine and Giovanni, spoilers, will definitely take a lot more damage from Krabby, and therefore be used with Krabby. The only real harshness, the harsh part, is that really I don't have a gym that I really strongly want or can use Hitmonchan with. However, I do intend to use Hitmonchan a lot during the Elite Four, and therefore making him at least a somewhat integral part of the team. You got a multi-hit? I've got a multi-hit. I'm already following you, the only one here. Send out another Clefairy, and sadly, A, it's not part Fairy, and B, Venusaur doesn't have a poison move anyway, other than Poison Powder, which isn't going to do direct damage, so let's just Razor Leaf. Yeah, you will see, obviously, general balance right now, it will be slightly imbalanced later when I start trying to really stick with training both Hitmonchan and Krabby once we acquire them, because obviously they'll need to catch up. Let's see if, no, okay, never mind. I was going to see if we get a high roll magnitude and get 2 5s instead. That's fine. We still won. Vulpix, yeah. Not much option really. There we go. Now we could cut and go straight across, but I do want to take on all of the trainers available to try and make sure we get as much experience as we can. Use Dig again. See if we can take. Oh, I don't even know if we would have been able to without. Oh, nice, lovely poison. I will run back just to heal Dugtrio. Oh, is he gonna? Yep. Never mind. And Venusaur can take the last hit on Grimer and get the experience then. And still not level up. Right, let's run back. And just heal. Yes, please. Okay. Now, Gen 3. Is this a double? I don't think it is. Is it? It is, yay! Right, let's get both. Let's get both. A double Rock Slide and a double Razor Leaf. Come on, Miss Clefairy. Come on. There we go. That should level Venusaur up. Yep. Our Twin Power was not enough. Now, one thing that I'm going to do that I'm sure a lot of you are expecting me to do is at some point I will go to Saffron City and get the TM for Psychic and teach that to Butterfree. Do we have... Yeah, we've got abilities. What am I talking about? It's Gen 3. So, sadly, my Dig and Magnitude aren't going to work. I'm going to get poisoned again, really. Right, that's it. Bye-bye coughing. Bye-bye Butterfree. We'll run back and just get the poison after Trio. There are many things, many things that I've come to love and prefer with the, pardon me, the newer generation of games. Well, the new generations of games that we've been having. And one of them is not bloody dying from poison outside. How are you dying when you're in your Pokeball? Tell me that. No, thank you. And why did I not heal? See, this is what happens when you speed. Don't use speed, kids. I'm gonna have to run bloody back again. Sure I did. Well, now I know I've healed anyway, so... We must look silly standing here like this. Yes. Pidgey? Ratata. Ratata, 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 ratata. Props to anybody who gets why I was singing like that. Yes, it was singing. Let's take out Meowth with the trio again, as well rather. And Pika 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 can go down to magnitude. Okay, that's the full trainings. They're done. There are a couple more in this route. I do apologise for speeding up if anyone gets annoyed with it, and B, if I keep promising that I'm not going to use speed anymore and keep using speed. I'm just so used to using it. It's also awkward because it's part of the oh, excuse me, I yawned. Here comes the exhaustion again. Is that what happens now? I'm going to start recording and just start feeling tired. For anybody who didn't understand the whole of that, I said, and I'm yawning. Is this going to be a thing now where I start getting tired or exhausted when I start recording? Anywho, what was I just talking about before that? Oh dear. Oh yeah. The speed key is actually, I mean, it's my own fault. I can change the way my keyboard's set up anyway, but as it is right now, the key that I use to speed up the game is actually next. I have 3 in a row. I have the shift, the left shift, the backward slash, and the Z key as my speed, B and A buttons, respectively. It's always been just easier to have them all right next to each other, and because of that, it's awkward to not have my third finger on the shift key. And have I just activated the sticky keys? I believe I may have. Let's try a rock slide. I missed. Great. Thanks to the trio. Well, if you can hear that, I'm sure you can tell by the accent. Not when I speak like that. I'm sure you can tell by the accent. I'm from the UK, and for anybody watching this as it goes out, you'll know that we have a storm-ish conditions at the moment. Trees have been uprooted and fence panels uprooted, and lots of silly wind-related accidents near me. None for me, thankfully. Touch wood, nothing yet, and nothing will happen. But because of that, it's windy, and where I record in my office, for some reason we can't seem to find exactly where it's coming from, but there is somewhere in the window frame or in the window itself where the wind is attempting to get through and whistles or creaks slightly. So yes, if you can hear that or do hear that, it's not someone sitting next to me snoring, it's the window. Apologies. There goes Grimer. Okay. Poliwag. You know, as many times as I've played these games, I can never remember whether these gamers, not gamblers, have water or fire. Like, obviously I know they have both. I mean, which individual specific gambler, not gamer, has what type. So I never know what to put forward, and usually end up just switching. What I do have to play through one day, if I can get the clean version again, is the Ash Grey ROM hack, which was amazing. Seven. What? Why? 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 thinking things through. I spoke earlier about not really having a gym that I could use Hitmonchan at. Or that I'm going to use Hitmonchan at. And it depends. I need to see Butterfree's learn set for this generation, because if Butterfree doesn't learn a decent bug move, which I don't think it does, then that's really going to hurt. Really going to hurt me using Butterfree for Sabrina's gym, and if that is the case, then I don't know who to use. Let's have a look, see. Gen 3. Butter. Because I don't really have another Pokemon in the party that, I mean it's Pidgeotto mainly, and depending on what then Silverwind at level 47, but is Butterfree going to be level 47 by the time we get to Sabrina's gym? Not really. Let's have a look at Krabby quickly as well. See if Krabby learns some kind of, I don't know, dark move. I doubt it. I know that, or I'm certain that Hitmonchan has a like pursuit, I think, but that's not really going to be much help. I can teach Thief to Krabby. I do have Thief, don't I? Do I have Thief? That's a question for after this battle, since I've just sat in silence for a few seconds. Alright, let's see. Oops, that's Pokemon, not back. Let's see if my TM case holds a Thief. Yes, cool. That's fine then. So Krabby can get. Oh god, Krabby's gonna get the last 3 gyms. Overkill. Although to be fair, if I'm taking Bruno out with Hitmonchan, then Krabby's not really gonna get too much use in the Elite Four. I think, yeah, I think we'll go straight to Celadon then. I was considering whether or not to go to Saffron now and get Psychic for Butterfree, but it can wait. Right, and here we are in Celadon City for the music change. And as you can see, immediately upon walking into Celadon City, Team Rocket are based here somewhere. That's always been evident. Now, you can obviously go and get the free Eevee. However, I'm not doing a complete Pokedex run, and I'm also not intending to use Eevee for the party, especially since, as far as I can remember, Umbreon and Espeon, my favourite. That's a lie. That's a lie. Vaporeon is also a favourite, and Flareon is also a favourite. And Jolteon's also a favourite, so forget what I said about that. But yeah, as far as I remember, you can't get Espeon and Umbreon properly in this game, or at the very least I don't think I've ever tried on my real cartridge, and the only way I would have ever tried on this would be to cheat it. But anyway, yes. So, without really messing around too much, Team Rocket are based underneath the games corner. So once we battle this lovely boy, oh, I tell you what I could do. I'm such a silly one. Change of plan again. Change of plan, guys. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to quickly open up this anyway. Before we go through this, I am going to run to Celadon City. Shush me. To Saffron City and defeat the dojo and get Hitmonchan now. That way, yeah, I can get rid of mine. I mean, we don't need Flash anymore. That way, that spreads some of the experience out a bit more, so that when Krabby joins the party, once we're at Fuchsia, we can focus much more on him. Why did I choose Dig on a Zubat? Talking too much, that's what it is. Yes, yes, you run away. Well, how he managed to get through a solid floor, I'll never know. So, to get to Saffron, first we need to quickly speak to this lady and get a tea. If I recall, yes. And then we can make our way to Saffron. Again, apologies, I know I don't usually speed up during the actual overworld play, but this is going to be... I tell you what, we've used... used Butterfree for Brock's gym. No, we didn't. What am I talking about? We used Bulbasaur. That's perfect. So far, we haven't used Butterfree for a gym. So I will let, since we're letting... I need to slow down. Since we're letting Pidgeotto take on Erica, mostly anyway, and since the Fuchsia gym probably will be Butterfree's, which is a while away, I'll let Butterfree take this gym instead of Pidgeotto here. Right, so let's get some of these fighters down. Yeah, I think I need to go to Psychic and Esu after this. Oh, it's snowing, lovely. Nope, yeah. Fun times. And I'm gonna go like this. Great. Come back out, Pidgeotto then, and let's see, do we even have a revive? No, which means I'm now stuck with Pidgeotto for the next battle as well. So much for using Butterfree. Jeez, Mr. Mime. Well, good for you, Venusaur, leveling up. Right, let's get back to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and then yeah, I'm going to teach Butterfree Psychic now. Get rid of confusion for it. And let's go. I know this is the awkward way around, but I always go around the back. Right, next let. Now I need to be a bit more strategic with this. Oh shit. And a bit more. What's wrong with me? I don't like Butterfree anymore. Or me, to be fair, I could have done that much easier without pressing the wrong buttons, but it's what I did, that's what I do. I'm really annoyed now, actually. Keep thinking, forget it, I'm just gonna go catch a bloody Venonat and get a Venomoth instead. Rather than wasting my time in Butterfree. Oh, what's happening? I don't go around the front way because I get the wrong one. Oh, right, let's let Butterfree lose again then. See how long I can do this. Yeah, it should be good. Let's see the next one. Yeah. That one's less real. Oh, misclicked, but that doesn't matter. That one's less on Butterfree really, and more on me. Ooh. God, I love Hitmonchan. Do you know? It's another similar situation. I can never really know who I prefer of the three: Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Hitmontop. I love them all. Question is, can I take it in? Yeah. And I'll go straight to the PC where I can now go and heal my Pokémon and move on. Does it come at 15 or level 25? I know that Lapras is 15. 25. When did I start just catching Pokemon? I remember. And then I stopped again. I did say I was going to start doing that between episodes, didn't I? Right, let's have a look at Hitmonchan then. So, Mach Punch. Yeah, I need to level him up once to get all the punches. Do I? Or does it need to go to the move relearner? Calm Nature's not great, but not disgusting. Anywho's. Right. Yes. So then, back in Celadon, and let's carry on going through the game corner now that we have Hitmonchan with us. How long have we been recording is the question. Roughly half an hour. I think, guys, I might actually... In fact, I think I'll clear this floor, show off Hitmonchan in a battle, and then we'll end this episode. Team Rocket Grunt. Oh yes. I'll keep Mach Punch for a little while. I do have the Brick Break TM, but yeah, I'm gonna keep Brick Break for a little while. Just use not great. Let's see, Comet Punch. Yeah, Mach Punch is still the best one. Music sounds so odd sped up. Right, I keep talking about things I'm going to do and don't do them, but I do want to try and level Hitmonchan up just once, just to get to see if we do get our moves. Let's see. Yes. Cool. So Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, and Fire Punch. And then yes, the rest of this oh good. What do I use? I say I use Sunspore the least, but I've just tried to use it a few times. I use Sunspore the least, so we'll add Gust to that. Yeah, so the rest of this hideout will be dealt with using Butterfree and Hitmonchan now. Now that we have him. Mach Punch. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. What do I keep saying? I keep saying, I'm sorry to... No, we're going to carry on. Matchup. I probably should have Butterfree at the front most of the time and then change when needed to Hitmonchan rather than the other way around. Let's see how strong Gust is. Level 28. It will at least save my psychics. So we'll do that. Let's move Butterfree to the front. Yes, we will finish the rocket hideout today. Get the Silph Scope and then be done with it. Just need to try and remember my way around. It's been a few years. Rattata. Let's send in Hitmonchan. Oh, that's lovely. I think I'll use Dugtrio for Drowsy. Yay. Get the lift key. Copper. Zubat. We will use Hitmonchan. Right. Yeah, we have plenty of things to deal with flying types now. We've got 2 moves on Hitmonchan, which obviously is great because he's a fighting type and weak to them. And then we also have Rock Slide on Dugtrio. So I was just thinking how cool a move would be, like a bug type punching move that could benefit from Iron Fist, but also as a punch. I know, like Hercules punch or something, or Hercules Fist sounds cool. There's one around here. There we go. Take this room down first as well. 99% sure that this one starts with Eradicate anyway, so Rattata. That's close. Eradicate, we'll keep Hitmonchan out, who's just destroying these normal types, and I love it. I'm sure he's going as well. No. I didn't see that was, so I'm going to send that Butterfree anyway. Ah, good choice, good choice. That was fun. Okay, I will just quickly get rid of this trainer first, just so I don't have to on the way out. One game I very much look forward to playing. I don't know if this is showing up on the screen, so I'll get rid of it. One game I'm very much looking forward to playing at some point is Pokémon Conquest. I think there's a lot of side games that I don't love. Conquest is one of the ones I absolutely adore. Pokemon Conquest. Ranger is going to be more difficult unless I start recording from a DS, because obviously Ranger, I don't know how great I'm going to be on here with my laptop mouse pad. But I like Ranger. Mystery Dungeons, love. And very excited for the new Mystery Dungeon Red Blue DX. What else did I like? I never played Snap, but I like the look of it. But I didn't have the consoles that they were on when I was younger. Stadiums, meh, they're fine. I know everyone loves them, but they're fine. Coliseum, I really loved. Coliseum XD, I didn't play. What other side games were there? Battle Revolution, obviously, but that's not really a game. It's like Pokémon, and I like Pokémon as well. Oh, excuse me. That was a yawn. What else? I know there's more. Not Detective Pikachu. Oh, I can't remember which way round these are. One of them has Ekans and Sandslash, and one of them has Sandshrew. Then, well, I can get one right, one wrong. Yep, got this one wrong. Oh, have I? I may not have. Maybe it's yeah. Who knows? But I am gonna, even though I've got Venusaur, I am gonna let Hitmonchan show off his icy punches. Yes, then this one's got the Arbok later on. Let's use the trio for Arbok, getting some experience, because it looks like he's about to level up. Oh, I'll tell you what, how many times has the trio been poisoned in this video? Like 4 now. Right then, let's go and take on Boss Giovanni. Onyx. That's him gone. Who next? Rhyhorn. Let's keep Venusaur out. And Kangaskhan will use Hitmonchan. Yes. Lovely. I see that you raise Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. We will meet you again. And there's the Silscope, so let's get out of this building. Get ourselves healed, and we'll end the episode there. So, many a changing plan this episode, and especially at the start of the episode we said we were going to take on the gym. As I say, I do want to keep these around 30 minutes, and it has been just over that now. And we have the Silscope, so what we'll do in the next episode is take on Erica, then run straight over and finish off Lavender Town, and then I believe, how do I want to do this? We'll decide in the next episode how I want to do it, because at some point we need to go down Bicycle Path or up Bicycle Path, and at some point we need to go down the jetty and the bridges towards Fuchsia City. Either way, we need to end up at Fuchsia City, but that's not a problem for this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Bye.